Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome to the KillJoy Jake YouTube channel. Oh, I have missed some of you guys. Some of you. No, I'm just kidding. I missed all of you guys so much. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Let's turn that music down. It's crazy loud. Oh, it's been a minute. What is up, everybody? Mastermind Killer has just become a Freddy tier member. Thank you so much, Mastermind Killer. I appreciate that support, my dude. As you may or may not know, at the Freddy tier, you get to hop on the podcast, say a bunch of crazy stuff that you might have to say about horror movies. Maybe you just want to get up on top of a cliff and start screaming about horror movies. This is the place to do it. A safer place to do it, in fact, than a gigantic cliff. So Mastermind Killer, thank you for the support, my friend. Hop on the podcast, shoot me an email. Let's make that happen. Anakin's Shark Sarink. Is that like really your name? Because that's awesome. Like if your parents actually named you Anakin, that's badass, dog. Quoting Sidney Prescott from Scream 5, love to see it. You might actually be the most derivative one of them all. I mean, Christ, the same house. I love that whole quote. Great stuff, Anakin. It's awesome. If that's really your name too, seriously, props to you, my dude. Props to your parents, I should say, for naming you that. Blucka, what's up, Blucka? How's it going? Not horror related, but Jake needs to check out The Beekeeper starring Jason Statham. It is essentially John Wick with Statham. The Beekeeper. That's what I like to call it. Got to put the at the end. Oh, Blucka, listen, before I say this, I just want to say to everyone who enjoyed The Beekeeper, all the love, nothing but love from Jake. I hope you all know that, but I almost walked out of that movie. It is so bad. Skip it. It is John Wick. Like literally, it is the same plot as John Wick, except with one of the dumbest midway twists I've ever seen in a movie. It's so bad. Some of the worst dialogue I think I've ever seen in a movie. I don't know, just not for me, man. Just, it was funny for like, it's one of those movies that like, it's so bad it's good funny for like 20 minutes, and then they just keep recycling the same bee pun, and you're just like, I can't stand this. Oh my God, not for me. But there was one really good fight in the whole movie. There was one really solid fight towards the end. That's the one positive I'll give it. That it earns itself a 1 out of 10 from Jake. Bill Cartwright, what's up, dog? Saying, hey, Jakey Poo, missed you. Blowing me a kiss and everything. Damn, this is the best community ever. I get kisses here? Hell yeah, Bill, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here, dog. Tori, what's up, dog? Welcome. Hands in the air. Yeah. Like you just don't care. I love it. Thanks for being here, dog. Appreciate you. NN Squad, what's up? Hi. I love the dog. 10 out of 10 dog. You know what? Actually, 11 out of 10 dog. Pretty solid dog. Denisha Lane is saying, hey everyone. What's up, Denisha? Welcome in. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you. Ethan the Goat is saying, you're finally live. I know, it's been a minute. For those who are like, why has Jake not been live since literally last year? That's not a dumb New Year's joke, by the way. I just literally have not been live since last year. Jake's been undergoing a little rebrand of the page. We're trying to focus a little more on evergreen content this year because I like doing news updates, but I like doing evergreen content just a little bit more. So focusing on that, put the first installment out of the Versus video today. Go check it out. It's a pretty fun little video there that I think I did. I'm excited for you guys to see my horror hot takes video on Wednesday, talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. So it's going to be fun. We're going to be able to touch on films that I wouldn't usually talk about on this page because I'm always talking about new stuff this way too. So there's a lot of positives to doing this new style of content. I've lost a lot of subscribers in the last like 72 hours, but that's okay. We'll get them back. We'll make it happen. Jason Carpenter's here with us too, saying Happy New Year's, Jake. Hope everyone has had a nice MLK Monday. It is MLK Day. I literally just learned this a couple of minutes ago, Jason. You beat me to it. You beat me to learning it. Otherwise, I would have just learned about it now. Happy MLK Day. There you go. Badass. Awesome stuff, Jason. Thanks for being a member. I appreciate you. Infinite Sky is saying, howdy, y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us, Infinite Sky. Eric Cartman is saying, it was sadly announced Thomas Jane is no longer doing From a Buke 8. James Wan has it now. You say that like you're very upset about that, Eric Cartman. I think that's exciting. I mean, what is this? It's Atomic Monster, I'm assuming? Because I don't know if James Wan would direct that. He might. Has he ever done Stephen King before? I don't think he has. That'd be cool. A James Wan, Stephen King flick. I'd be very into that. But still sad news. I love a Buke 8. Great story for Mr. King. Would love to see that one adapted into a good movie. Old School is saying, sup dog. How's it going? Welcome in. Appreciate you. Daniels J2004. Good year. I don't know. Honestly, a good year for horror. Saw came out. Pretty cool year for that. Hello. What is that in your profile picture? Is that like some kind of like blue and dark gray dog? I can't tell. Is that like Roblox or something that I just don't know about because I'm like 40 now? Maybe, I don't know. Well, welcome in, dog. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Gunner. Oh, Gunner, I'm not gonna, I don't know. What's that thing happening above that A there? I don't know. But what's up, Gunner? How's it going? Watched Trapped. It's about a town that gets locked down with a serial killer inside. Ooh, I like the concept. Very cool stuff, Gunner. Thanks for being here, dog. Appreciate you. Christopher Pringle. I love that last name. I can never get my hand fully into one of those damn things, but I love the last name nonetheless. Hey. What's up, dog? Christopher, you got some sick looking hair, dude. That's awesome. It's badass. It's a weird compliment, but I like the hair, man. I like the hair. Thanks for being here, man. Sarah Campbell, thanks for being a KillJoy cult member, as always. Sarah is the queen, as most of you know. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I sound like a radio DJ. I take that as a compliment. That's awesome. That's sick, dog. Jay is saying, I want Chucky back on the big screen. Oh, you and me both, Jay. I want to see Chucky back on the big screen so bad. Show is just not for me. I don't know. Doesn't do it for me. Not really my cup of tea. Love me those like old school child play movies though. Those are so funny. Very good stuff. Chris repping the Toronto Maple Leafs. What's up, dog? Welcome back, King of the Rats. Yes. Oh, thanks for the welcome, man. I appreciate that. It's a pleasure talking with all of you again. I really did miss all you guys since last year. And I promise that's not just a corny New Year's joke. Okay, I used that joke twice now in 8 minutes. Come on, Jake. Tom Texera. Tom T, what's up, Tom? How's it going? Hey, Jake, it's great catching a stream. I'm glad that you're here, Tom. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. You look very bundled up in your profile picture, so stay warm, my friend. Stay warm. Old School is saying, Sarah, you're beautiful. You know what? Old School, I appreciate good stuff. Positivity all around. You gotta love that. You gotta love the positivity. NN Squad is saying Leprechaun reboot. Ooh, we already got one of those, though, and it was not good. But maybe if Warwick Davis comes back or something, that'd be cool. Villain Killin' Dylan is saying, hey, Jake and crew, what's up, VKD? Welcome in, dog. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Mr. Rick is saying, can't wait for Wednesday for all of us to watch Scream. It's going to be a Scream. Yes, and we're also doing Watch Party Wednesdays, baby. It's going to be fun. So Wednesday at 7 Eastern, we're watching Scream together. Everyone's watching it. We're all doing it. So hop on, come on a board, and don't worry if you're late. If you're like, oh, Jake, I can't make it until like 8 o'clock. There'll be a little timer or something at the bottom of the screen to show like where we are at in the movie, so no one gets lost. I won't do any like pausing. Like, well, once it starts, it goes, unfortunately, but I'm excited for it. It's gonna be very fun. Infinite Sky is saying, has Jason Statham ever been in a non-action role before? Man, I don't know. Not that I've seen. I think I've only ever seen him in action movies where he's punching people. Like, that's pretty much it. That's a great question, though. We're gonna have to look that up. Daniels is asking how I'm doing. I'm fantastic, dude. I'm having a great week. I'm ahead on content for the first time ever, which is such a weird feeling. Like, I didn't have to wake up at 7 o'clock this morning to start editing stuff. It was awesome. So Jake's in a very good mood. I love being ahead on content for the first time ever. No, Jake, not the bees. You know, honestly, that one outtake from The Wicker Man was better than the entire Beekeeper movie. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. I want to love Josh Hutcherson movies too, but man, his last two outings, not for me. I love Josh Hutcherson though. He's great. Very underrated actor. Plays a lot of Fortnite, apparently. So I don't know if that like aids in if people like him or not, but there you go. Sarah Campbell is saying, thanks for 14 glorious months of whatever this is. I don't know either, so thank you for supporting it. Sarah, thank you so much for your support. Seriously, we joke around about you being the queen around here, but it's true. You're amazing. Thank you so much for your support over the past 14 months. I'm hoping for another very fun 14 months hanging out with y'all on stream. So thank you so much. Thanks for the support all this time. Appreciate you. Jason Carpenter's been a member for 11 months too, coming up on a year, dog. Exciting stuff. Jason saying Thanksgiving Blu-ray comes out tomorrow. Ooh, your boy's gonna be picking it up. Here's a question. Where the hell do you get Blu-rays now? Like, I always went to Best Buy. They're not doing that anymore. Where do I go? This is like, I wish I was joking. I'm really not. Like, where are you guys going? I might just have to go to Amazon or something, man. Just start shopping online. Like, I guess like I don't want to say like normal people, because I enjoy shopping IRL. I like going out and talking to people. And because like I like to talk to people and say like, hey, like, is this good? Like, do you like this movie or not? And then like the person's like, no, it sucks. And then I don't buy it. You don't get that. You don't get that with online shopping, you know? So I liked going to Best Buy, I had friends at Best Buy that I'm not going to see anymore because I have no reason to go there anymore. So crazy. It's crazy stuff, man. Thanksgiving Blu-ray comes out tomorrow. Jason, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Really appreciate you. I'm hyped to pick that up. That's a must buy for me personally. Loved Thanksgiving. Noah Atkinson is saying, what's up? I will check out The Beekeeper next week on Tuesday. Here's what I'll say about it. If you want mindless action with Jason Statham constantly talking about bees the entire movie, and I kid you not, this is not a spoiler when I say that 50% of this movie's dialogue is about bees or a fun fact about bees. 50%. I'm not exaggerating. For those who have seen it, tell me I'm wrong. If that's your vibe, you want to learn a lot about bees and watch Jason Statham just beat the ever-loving shit out of everybody in that movie, you will be pleased. If that's what you're looking for, you will not be dissatisfied. But I was hoping for a little more than that. I was hoping for kind of a good story, and it's beat for beat John Wick, dude. It is the same story. Old School is saying Founders Day is trash. Gonna be seeing that here in a little bit. What is that, Thursday, I think? Someone told me that Regal was doing that one early, and I missed it. I was so sad. I was like, oh, damn, missed that one. But apparently it's trash, so maybe I didn't miss much. I'm gonna see it Thursday, and I'll have a review out for you guys Friday morning. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see if this one is worthy of all the trash hype it's getting. I'm hearing nothing but bad things about this movie too, which makes me sad. I was hearing it was gonna be like a Scream-inspired slasher, and I'm always excited for those. And to hear that it's not good is like, oh, that sucks. That blows, dog. Blucka is asking, have I seen the Baghead trailer? Yes. It looks like they just completely jacked Talk to Me. Wait, okay, is that the one? Wait, so maybe I'm remembering this one differently, but I thought Baghead was the one about the dude in the basement that they didn't want to let out. Oh, wait, I remember. And doesn't the guy have powers to look into the future or something like that? Or it's something weird? It's something like that. I can't remember. I saw this trailer maybe a month ago now. It's on my radar though. I think I will be doing a review of it. I'm pretty sure it comes out the same weekend as Lisa Frankenstein, which is another movie I'm really excited for. I'm not sure which one I'm going to review for that Friday, but one or the other for sure. This one, I looked interesting though. I remember seeing the trailer and I was like, ooh, okay, maybe I'll check that out. The Omen trailer blew me away. Am I the only one? Unfortunately, my video got taken down the moment I uploaded it because I used an excerpt of the song. I guess a second too long of the song as well, so I had to take that video down. But I was kind of blown away by that first Omen trailer, and hot take, never been crazy about that franchise. I don't know, I've seen the original movie one time. I don't even remember it, really. I do need to do a rewatch, in all fairness. My opinion on that franchise is probably nothing special because I really only seen the first movie one time when I was too young to really understand what the hell was going on in movies. But that trailer kind of blew me away, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna do a rewatch of the whole franchise. I can't imagine that all those movies are good. I did a little research on them, and apparently in one of them, the Antichrist runs for president. So I'm like, is that good? Is that gonna be good? I don't know. That's gonna be a 50-50 hit or miss, in my opinion. Who knows? But I'm excited to watch it nonetheless. Very exciting stuff. Ethan the Goat is saying, Jake, what was your favorite Christmas gift you got? Great question, my friend. Thank you. My fave, I got a Blackmore University tracksuit. That's awesome, dude. It's the same hoodie Chad had on and some sweatpants with the Blackmore University logo. It's badass. Dude, nice, man. One of my awesome followers actually sent me a hoodie with Blackmore University on it. I literally I don't wear it because it's so nice. I don't want to ruin it. It's so cool. I'm like, oh my God, this is sick. So that's badass, dude. That's awesome. This is gonna make me sound like such an old man. I got like everyone got me horror movies, of course, and don't get me wrong, that was awesome. I got a 4K of Saw X, and I think someone got me Talk to Me. Ooh, I'm trying to remember what else. Got a lot of really good presents this year, but my parents got me a robe. And it's been my favorite thing. I don't care. Does that make me sound like an old man? Maybe, but I'm starting to appreciate those weird little things in life. It's a nice robe, okay? It's a really comfy robe. I love it. That is such a weird, boring answer. I'm sorry. I wish I could have given you something crazier. I got Legos too, and I'm 25 years old. I still play with Legos. Fight me. I don't care. I'm having fun with my life. You gonna judge me for playing with Legos? God, what's wrong with people? Literally no one said anything about the Legos, by the way. That was just me having a little crisis in my own brain. Jumpscare TV is saying, I hope everyone's been having an awesome 2024 so far. Ugh. Jumpscare TV, let me tell you a little story that unfortunately I wasn't able to talk about in my videos. The first thing that happened to me in the new year, we partied, we were chilling with buddies and stuff. It was great. We had a great time. It's 2 a.m. now. And I go to bed. I'm like, everyone left. We cleaned up a little bit. I'm like, oh God, I'm so tired. Can't wait to go to sleep. And I go in my room. Now, mind you, my buddy has this joke about he wants to poop on my bed. It's a joke. It's a joke between us as two gentlemen who are not juvenile with our humor at all. He has this joke about wanting to poop on my bed, and he was the last one to leave. So I was like, I walk into my room, and there's a big pile of steaming poop on my bed. I'm like, Jackson, that silly guy. He's leaving me Tootsie Rolls on my bed as if he pooped on my bed. I went to pick it up with my hand, and it was fresh cat poop. My cat shit on my pillow. The first thing that happened to me in 2024. So what a start to a year. What I've learned from that story is that it can't get worse. That that's it. I've gotten the worst thing out of the way for 2024. The rest of this year is going to be amazing. Me and my cat have made up. We I'm so kidding. No, everything's great. I love my cats so much. They were just upset that there was a lot of people in the house. So we had a whole week of no one coming over so that they could chill out a little bit. But it was very funny. We were laughing about it for a little while. But yes, Jump Scare TV. I hope everyone has an awesome 2024 as well. But I thought that would be a funny way to really crack off this live stream and this new year, of course. Madison, what's up, dog? Welcome. Appreciate you for being here. Thanks for screaming my name. Jason Carpenter is saying, why am I losing subscribers? Because I just told everybody that I wasn't going to do update videos anymore. But it's okay. That's all right. We're chilling. I'm still going to do update videos. A lot of people just misinterpreted what I said, I think. But give it a month. We'll be fine. Nothing I'm too worried about. Trevon King is saying, hey, Jake, it's your boy Trevon. What's up, dog? Just wondering, when are you going to review Ghost Ship, 13 Ghosts, and Cabin Fever? I can throw those on the list for the Versus videos if you'd like. I'm taking requests. So I do have, I have the entire year planned out for content right now, but I'm absolutely willing to change that. It is not a concrete schedule. Like, things have already changed in the last 2 weeks because of like release dates for movies and stuff. I also want to talk about different movies at different times and stuff. It's a very tentative schedule. So if you want me to talk about these, absolutely, dude. I could actually see Ghost Ship versus 13 Ghosts being a good versus video. That could be a lot of fun. So hell yeah, dude. I just watched Cabin Fever as well. Excellent movie. Really, really good stuff there. Would love to talk about that one some more. Want to say hi to a few new people in the chat. Rotting Prince is with us. Howdy, hey. What's up, dog? Welcome in. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Alex Knight, I always want to say it's 1981, but it's not. It's 19881. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Jake, do you still believe that Stu Macher is dead? And if so, would you be willing to do a reaction video that outlines the clues that he is alive? You know, I've seen Sister Pam do that one. I'm sorry, Sister Pam. She's done some content talking about that. Maybe, I'm not against it. I'm personally in the I think Stu is dead category, but I'm also a believer that if Stu were to come back, it would make a lot of money. So I'm sure there's a studio out there with that in their back pocket, just like, once we get the rights to this franchise, we're doing it. I would not be shocked if that was the case with one of these other studios or something. So I mean, like, it's not, it wouldn't make sense. I have not heard an argument yet that makes sense for Stu Macher coming back to life, but oh man, if there's a studio that wants to cash in on a good Scream movie, there you go. They'll make their money with that for sure. But I would do a fun video talking about, like, if he's alive, if there's like potential clues out there, and maybe talking about like the history of, why this is a theory in the first place. That could be fun. You're amazing, bro. I love your videos. I love you, Christopher. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Armando the Star is saying, yo, what's up, Jake? Are you excited for the Abigail horror movie? Abso-fucking-lutely, my dude. I'm hyped for this one. Biggest thing is we're getting another big horror movie with radio silence that stars Melissa Barrera. That's like number one. I don't even care what it's about. I'm going to watch it for that reason alone. But the concept also looks freaking sweet. It's a little vampire girl in a ballerina costume running around biting people's necks out. I'm there, dude. I'm there. Like, I'm sold. Day one. I'm checking it out. I can't wait. I'm very excited for it. I talked a little bit about it in a recent video, and it just looks great. Very excited for it, dude. ABCDE. That's as far into the alphabet as you can get. I'm just kidding. Hello, what's up, dog? Welcome. Love the gremlin profile picture. Very cool. Old School saying, It's a Wonderful Knife is hilarious. P.S. Can't wait for Abigail. It's a Wonderful Knife was hilarious, man. I had a good time with it. Very fun stuff. Julie is saying, hi, Killboy Jack. Oh, you said KillJoy, Jack. What's up, dog? I was sad there was no Lethal Collective today. Me too. I was sad there was no Lethal Collective today too. We're working on the next one, the next stream where we're getting a concept down, and kind of the same thing that I'm doing with my channel right now. Just getting some stuff figured out, making it work, making a schedule that makes a little more sense, that kind of thing. So we will be live next Monday, I promise. And I think the guys are gonna be mad that I said that, but I promise we're gonna be live. Want to scroll ahead here. We got some super chats. Sarah Campbell, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate you. I know you're nervous about this channel finding its new footing, but I think you are absolutely headed in the right direction. Thank you. Have faith in yourself. The ones who support you are not going anywhere. That really does mean a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Saturday I was freaking out a little bit. I don't even want to tell you how many subscribers I lost on Saturday. I was like, wow, that hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to, but we're in the positive now. Saturday was bad, but ever since then it's been good, and that's okay. But Sarah, you're absolutely right. I think I just have to be fearless, move into this new chapter without freaking out or anything like that. Just make it happen. Just deliver on the content. So I already have this whole week of content like ready to go. I'm very excited for Wednesday's video, and I hope you guys dig it really more than anything. I mean, that's the biggest reason I made this change, is because I want the content on here to be something that people can watch a year from now. You know, I go back and I look at Scream 5 updates, and I'm just like, why would anyone watch this now, you know? The update videos are fun, but they're just not worth putting in like that much time into, I don't think, at least, for something that people are gonna watch like one time. And I just feel like I'm a better editor, a better YouTuber than just doing that kind of content. So I want to do more than that. I want to do something that is like a long-running series that people will check out. I feel like I have the platform for it, but we'll see. Like you said, Sarah, have faith. So I'm having faith. Thank you so much for the support. Your constant support of this page does really mean a lot to me, Sarah. So thank you. Thank you so much. What else do we got going on here? You want to see people looking into the future? Just wait for Madam Web. Oh man, man, I don't know if that looks good or not. But you know, I don't know if I'm willing to give Marvel too many more chances. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I love, like, old Marvel's so good, dude. I love some of those old movies, but oh, dude, it really failed to impress me recently. That's all. For the Love of Rock is with us tonight, saying, did you notice the Screamcast reunion? And how did you, did I notice it? Yes, the picture with everyone kind of getting together. That was awesome. There was a new picture. I don't know who posted it first. I saw it from Melissa Barrera. It was a lot of the cast from 5 and 6 all getting together. Like, you had a Jack Quaid there. I think Liana Liberato was in the poster too, so it was like 5 and 6 people. It's very cool. It's very cool stuff. Very, very cool seeing everyone get together and, you know, just still be this little unit, still this little family in this weird section of horror movies. I love it. And how do you think Spyglass feels that the actors don't seem to have a problem with Melissa? I'm sure they're freaking out about the whole thing. I think they seem to have been very confident in their decision that they made with Melissa. You know, look, I'm not going to get into the politics of the situation, as you guys know, but I don't know. I just feel like they should have had a conversation. Just talk to Melissa Barrera about what was going on before they just were like, yeah, hammer down. Why is there no more, like, anytime anyone gets a sniff of something bad about someone, they're like, that's it, we're done. There's loyalty is dead in the new age, and that makes me very sad. I'm seeing all these people say all this nasty shit about Mia Goth because of that TMZ report, and it's like, we have no confirmation that actually happened or not. It's just an accusation. That's all it is. I mean, if it's true, that fucking sucks. Like, I don't know if you guys read the whole thing. I covered it on my second page, but it's like, not only did she accidentally kick some guy in the head, but she allegedly also cornered the guy and like threatened him and told him not to say anything. If that's true, that sucks. Yeah, of course it is. But if it's not, it's like, man, we can't just, we're just gonna, the moment something comes out about somebody, it's like, it's over. That's crazy to me. Crazy stuff. What else do we got going on? You got a pair of really nice slippers for Christmas, and I could not be happier. Very nice. That's awesome. Listen, that's how I feel too. I feel so old. I'm like, I was so excited about this robe. Like, I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I can get out of the shower and I don't have to be naked running around my house now. This is great. I'm old. Can Ian get a shout out? He loves your videos. What's up, Ian? How's it going? Do you love garlic? I love garlic too, Ian. I don't know who Ian is. I'm so sorry. But Ian, I think you're awesome, buddy. I think you're amazing. And if you love garlic, you got good taste, because garlic is good on everything. Hot take. Put it on the eggs. Trust me. You will thank me later. Put garlic on your eggs. Trust me on this. Joe from the Dreaming Insomniacs is with us. What's up, dog? Thanks for the $2. Saying, hey, Jake, hope you're well. Let's do a podcast soon. Dude, absolutely, man. I've been meaning to do it. We've been meaning to get on a podcast, do something together. It's just been crazy, man. Schedules are nuts. I think I saw you posted a track list for a potential new album, if I'm not mistaken. That's exciting stuff, dude. Very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Thanks for the $2, man. Let's do a podcast soon. Let's talk about all this crazy shit happening in the world of Scream. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Old School is saying I wouldn't put that you play Legos on a dating profile. Listen, the right one will be into it. That's all I'm saying. If she doesn't play Legos with you, then like, what are you even doing? Oh my God, that's really funny. Movie Blaze 1, I'm cracking up. Movie Blaze 1 is saying, hey Jake, I've been watching you for a couple of years. I've been watching you from a distance for a couple years now. I'm just kidding. And I like the content you create. Love the horror news and reviews. Hope you're having a great 2024. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. I hope you dig the new direction. Like I said, we're still going to be doing horror movie updates. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. We're still doing updates. But we're just going to be doing some more series-focused things. Not Siri like the thing that lives in your phone. No, series. But I'm excited. It's going to be very fun. Fort Misery Gaming is saying, hey, Jaco, did you see there is a rumor they might be making a Halloween 4 Part 2? I think I saw We Watched a Movie cover this. Yeah, that's really exciting. I would be so down for that. I've said for the longest time, I'm like, Halloween 4 is great. They just kind of screwed it up with 5 and 6, you know? That's why I'm like, I don't know what's up with that. 6 has some interesting stuff in it. It's just not very congruent. But I feel like, yeah, just branching off from there, sure. I'd be into it. I'd be down for that. I don't know how many general audience members would be down for that though. I think that's like my first immediate thing that I'd be like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that, but I would love it as a Halloween fan. I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. Let's run it, dude. Because that would mean like Halloween 2018, for instance, does not have Halloween 2 as canon. Some people really like Halloween 2. So it's kind of like, what if Halloween 1, 2, and 4 happened? Here's the next part of the story. Honestly, the biggest thing that sucks about that is that not only is Laurie Strode dead in this timeline, but also like we confirmed that, yeah, they're brother and sister. That's going to be a hard movie to do. Once again, just a rumor, but I'm just thinking about this logically. I'm like, I don't know. It's a tough one. Tough one for sure. Mastermind Killer is saying Zombie 1979 versus Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Man, I have not seen the latter, I'm going to be honest, which is a shame because I've heard good things about that one. Zombie 1979, though, is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I love it from start to finish. It's a perfect zombie movie. It's awesome. Listen, a shark and a zombie fight in that movie. And no, you're not mistaken. It came out in 1979. That's not an easy thing to do, ladies and gentlemen. They got a real guy down there dressed up like a zombie to start fighting a real fucking shark. They just don't make movies like how they used to. That's all I'm saying. That's just, nothing's gonna top that for me. Like, sorry zombie movies, but y'all have peaked. Y'all have peaked with that one. FS Garlic is saying, hey, your boy Ian, you are awesome. Much love. Thank you so much, Ian. I appreciate that. All the love to you too. I hope you enjoyed the shout out. Make something good with garlic for me tonight. I don't know what FS means, but make something tasty tonight for yourself, Ian. Thank you so much for the $2, man. I really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, supporting the page too. Appreciate that. Am I still gonna make a video on the new Jordan Peele produced Goat tomorrow? Yes. So I'm doing over on my second page. I'll be talking about some big updates that we've gotten in the past couple of days. This is one of them. I'll most likely lead with this one. I also want to do a Scream video. I don't know if I'm gonna post that on the main page or not, but there was a thought I had today scrolling through Twitter, looking at some things people were saying about Scream, and I was like, you know what? That might be a good idea for a video. I might do that. So I got some things to say. I'm gonna get up on my soapbox and say some things. It's kind of what I do in every video, but yeah. Yes, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be funny. Chris is saying, Jake, have you seen the TED TV series? It's hilarious. I'm through the first 2 episodes. I love it so far. It's great. Absolutely has that same energy as the original movies. I love that about it. Listen, are a lot of the jokes in TED and what I've seen in the show kind of just something from Family Guy, but done differently? Sure, maybe, but I still really enjoy it. It's very funny stuff. There's something about TED that always works for me, where some of the later seasons of Family Guy that just don't. Maybe this is a hot take, but I do like some Family Guy. Not all of it, but some of it. But yes, no, I'm really enjoying the new TED series. It's a lot of fun. I'm only through the first 2 episodes, but I'll get back to you when I'm through the whole thing. My buddy has seen it. He says there's an episode later on that apparently is like one of the best things from TED overall, and I'm excited. I'm excited to watch that. Looks funny. Infinite Sky is saying, what the hell is Lethal Collective? Lethal Collective is a channel where me and a bunch of other YouTube friends, like Tyler from Fate Decided, Craven from Craven Something Scary, his name's Steven, but I just call him Craven, because that's easier, and Knight from the Nightwatch Zone, we all just bullshit about some crazy conspiracy theories, so go check it out. I think we're going to be talking about aliens next week. I'm not sure what yet, but some kind of alien topic. So check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're really trying to relaunch that page this year because we've been off for a couple of weeks, but we're getting it going. We're making it happen. Jake's a workhorse. I never stop. Never stop, never stopping. Braytastic is saying, I hope Stu's in Scream 7. It might just happen, my friend. Love the profile picture, by the way. Art the Clown for the win, buddy. Nice. Oscar is speaking some truth here, saying, do what makes you happy, brother. Hell yeah, dog. Absolutely, without a doubt. You have to. You have to in this life. Or else what are you doing, you know? I became a YouTuber so that I don't have to push a pencil behind a desk. So we're making it more fun, and I want to make it more fun for you guys too. So I'm excited. It's been a blast doing this, and I just want it to get better from here, you know? I don't want it to just be like, I don't want it to just stagnate and be like, Jake will always just be at this quality right here. That's boring. Like, I want to shoot up into the fucking stratosphere, baby. If in 5 years from now, I'm not doing some Mr. Beast shit, then what am I even doing? You guys think I'm kidding, but I want to work to that point. I want to get there, hopefully. Julie is saying, I don't understand why you lost subscribers. Subscribing is free, so why would people be so spiteful? I don't know. You know, it's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in, but that's okay. We're chilling now. Like I said, I kind of got back to normal past couple of days and posted some more videos. So I'm like, oh my God. It's crazy stuff. Subscribing is free, though, so click that little red button. I mean, I don't know. Do it if you want. Evil666 is saying, hey, Jake, how are you today? I'm fantastic. How are you? Considering that you're a half dog, half person hybrid that your profile picture is showing. What's up, dog? Literally. That was a bad joke. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Jason is saying, Jake rocks. My ass isn't going anywhere. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that, dude. I promise you guys are gonna like this, the new content too. It's gonna be a lot of fun stuff. You guys already got a taste of it today. We talked about Scream and Halloween. It's nothing too crazy different either. Like that's the other thing. It's not like, oh, we're becoming a Care Bears fan page from now on. That's it. Care Bear talk. That's gonna be the whole thing. No, we're still talking slasher movies. I promise. Julie is saying hey to Connie because I clicked on the wrong thing. What's up, Connie? How's it going? Julie got to say hey to you first, but hey. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Bloody Mary is saying, I cannot wait for Abigail of the vampire ballerina. Me too. Very excited for it. My Chunky Jordy's been a member for 7 months. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. I think you're going to do great. I'm going nowhere. I really appreciate that. Seriously, it does really mean a lot to me. Jake's, it's a scary time. It's a scary time anytime you change it up like that. So, what's that old Pink Floyd lyric? Once the band starts singing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Something I'm scared about right now, you know? But I got to do this. I got to do this for me. I got to do this for longtime subscribers is what I got to do this for. So I'm hoping you guys support me in this weird little venture. Thomas Cook is saying, just watch The Strangers for the first time. I hope the remake part 1 is not as slow as the original. It's a slow burn, you know, for sure. It is. But I don't see how you could make that story crazier. You know, I'm like, what else do you do with that story to not ruin the slow burn, I guess is my question. It's a tough one, but I do believe, like if I had to guess, I would guess that's probably something they're going to try to do with this new one. I'm scared, man. I'm scared about The Strangers. It's such an easy thing to get wrong, you know? And I don't want them to get it wrong. I want it to be fucking awesome. So I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope they understand what makes the strangers scary. That's a very important part about what makes it good, for sure. Chrissy is asking what's my thoughts on Ice Nine Kills. I love them. I love their music. I was actually just showing my dad the Silver Scream the other day, which is so funny. Great stuff from them overall. I really enjoy them. Some good music overall from those dudes. I didn't sat next to him, but I was very close to Spencer Charnas, I believe is his last name, at the screening for Evil Dead Rise last year. So I was in the same room as the guy for a little while. Pretty cool stuff. He seems very nice. I'm not a huge fan of vampire flicks, but I loved Midnight Mass. I gotta watch that still. I've also heard good things about that. I just got through Haunting of Hill House, and fuck, that was good. Thank you to Sarah for that recommendation, by the way. Evil Dead, I'm just gonna say Evil Dead. Close enough. Do you think Orphan 3 is gonna be good? You know what? Listen, if you would have told me before the Orphan prequel that this was gonna be a fucking banger, I wouldn't have believed you. It was really good. I was like, okay, Orphan prequel, damn. You went hard. It's pretty cool stuff. So I think, yes, I think it's gonna be like another shocker. At least I hope. Oh God, I hope. Because that would be cool if it was good. It's such a crazy franchise. It doesn't need to be a franchise. You know, Orphan's definitely a standalone movie, but I'm just glad it's good for what it is. I'm like, I'll take it. Shit. I'll take movies being good. I'll take enjoying movies all day. Connie has been a member for 7 months, saying great channel. Thank you so much, Connie. I appreciate you. You're a great bird. At least you got a great bird in your profile picture. I don't know. Listen, maybe it's a bird typing there. It might be. Can any of you prove me wrong? I don't know. I guess Connie could, but whoever unfollowed, may the beekeeper visit your home. They've exited the hive. We got to take them out. That's so funny. Mr. Rick, thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate you. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, that movie's so silly. Movie's such a goofy. It's a goofy movie. Silly little thing there. Talking Star Wars is saying, hey, Jake, thoughts on the prequel to The Omen, the first Omen? I was talking about this a little earlier. I really enjoyed it. I was like, shit, this was a really cool trailer. I was really blown away by it. I mean, is it because the song in it is really cool? Maybe, but the shots were really gorgeous. I love the cast so far. I think this could be a good one. I've said this earlier, but I've never been like the craziest fan of the Omen movies. Like I said, I've only seen the first one, and I really don't remember it that well, so I definitely need to do a rewatch. But nothing that ever really stuck out to me or was like, oh, I got to go back and watch those, you know? But I got to do a rewatch before this one comes out. It's called The First Omen, so I don't even think I have to look it up to say it's going to be a prequel of some sort. I'm excited for it. Looks like it's going to be fun. So not only will we be talking Star Wars, we'll be talking about The First Omen. See, I got something in there. Ruth, what's up, Ruth? How's it going? Just wanted to drop in. I listened to all of your streams. You do an awesome job. Thank you so much, Ruth. I appreciate that. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for making yourself known. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for dropping in, too. I just thanked you for, like, a bunch of stuff, but thank you again. Mike Ehrmantraut is here. No way. Finally caught alive. What's up, y'all? I cannot. Ladies and gentlemen, a celebrity is in the house with Mike Ehrmantraut. He's busy eating a pimento cheese sandwich and watching the game. Hopefully you don't have any work tonight, buddy. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Bluck is saying I have a hard time believing Mia Goth soccer kicked someone, but her cornering them and belittling them sounds like something that happens more often than not in the movie industry. You know, what's funny is I have almost, once again, I'm not trying to shit on you, Blucka. I'm like the opposite here. I just don't believe she would corner someone and do that. Once again, I've never met Mia Goth. Maybe she is the type of person to do that, but like seeing her in interviews and stuff, which can be deceiving, admittedly, she talks like this. She's like, hello, I'm Mia Goth. I'm like she's so soft spoken and she just seems very like not at all like her characters that she plays in her movies. But I don't know, you know, I've never met Mia Goth. Who am I to say? So I don't know. I could see her like accidentally kicking someone in the head and being like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, you know, like something, I don't know. But I can't see her cornering someone and like screaming at them. I don't know. I can see Pearl doing that. I can't see Mia Goth doing it. Johnny Hideout UK throwing throwing some little super chat out there. I love the profile picture. It's giving me some, is that like Hardee's? It's giving me some Hardee's vibes. I don't know. I love it though. Happy belated New Year. I have to agree, your DJ effect makes your channel extra special and puts me in the best mood. Hell yeah, dog. Good stuff. Love the New Year's cat story. I'm happy to be a member of yours and I'm sticking around. Well, if my cat ever shits on my pillow again, I promise, Johnny, you will be the first to know about it. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the support. Johnny's always coming in these streams and just saying something super kind and super nice, and I really appreciate that. You got to spread kindness. You got to spread the love, man. Johnny understands that. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Happy New Year, and thank you for the support. Really appreciate you, man. Oh, N Squad is looking ahead. Looking ahead way past 2024. I'm excited for Terrifier 4. Fuck yeah, dog. I'm excited for Terrifier 3, dude. I cannot wait. I'm counting the days. They're filming it at the start of the end of this month. That was a lot of... They're gonna start filming at the beginning of February, like late January. I'm just so excited. I cannot fucking wait for Terrifier 3. It's gonna be so good. So I'm hoping Terrifier 4, which Damien Leone has talked about in interviews, I hope it's also good. Very excited. If I could direct one horror movie, what would it be? I would love to do Creature from the Black Lagoon. Would love to do a reimagining of that. I would love to do I would love to start my own slasher franchise. Honestly, I would really love to do something like that. Kind of like what Eli Roth is doing right now with Thanksgiving. I would love to have something like that under my belt. That would be so cool. If we ain't playing Legos, I don't want it. You know it, Sarah. Exactly. 100%. 100%. What's going on, my brother? What's up, dog? Eclectic Network. How's it going? What's up? How you doing? I hope you're chilling. I hope you're vibing, because I am too, so. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. Appreciate you. Oh, man, a couple of people want some shout-outs tonight. I can make it happen. Can I get a shout-out to Isaiah? What's up, Isaiah? Welcome into the chat. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you. I'm just sipping at my tea, bitching about horror, the huge. Hope you're having a nice night, Isaiah. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Do I think The Strangers Chapter 1 trailer is coming this month? Maybe. Maybe February, if I had to guess, because that's a May release, I think. I believe that's an early summer release. So I would say we get the trailer for that in like early March. That's my guess. That's my guess as of right now. Why I say that is because that's when a lot of movies come out this year, is March. A lot of other big horror movies. So I would imagine they would want to start like advertising that before like Imaginary or maybe even Ghostbusters. What else comes out in March? There's a lot of movies coming out in March now. Godzilla got pushed up to March too, so the new Godzilla's coming out that month. A lot of stuff coming out that month, so I would imagine that's probably when we're going to start seeing the advertisement for it. So it would make sense if like early March we got the trailer for that. For sure. I'm excited for it nonetheless though. Oh, Isaiah is saying, hi Jake, you're my fave YouTuber. What? Oh my God, that's awesome. Isaiah, thank you. I appreciate that so much, man. I don't feel like anybody's favorite YouTuber, but it does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. Thanks for the support too, for the page. I really appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight too. I know, listen, I just appreciate it. Some people would just be like, fuck you. So I appreciate you just hanging out, man. Means a lot. This is the other Isaiah. There's a lot of Isaiahs in the chat. Maybe this is the same people. They're correlating. They're messing up the stream. I'm kidding. You're not messing anything up. Just totally joking with you guys. Throwing out $1, saying big shout out. Hell yeah. Isaiah Vi, is that? Oh, did I miss that in the last one? Isaiah Vi, big shout out. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, man. Appreciate you. What's up? Sarah Campbell is also throwing this out there. Don't forget to subscribe to Jake's other channels. Check it out. So I'm currently just working on like 2 big channels at the moment because Jake's got a lot going on. I'm announcing a podcast soon. Ooh, what's up with that? You'll find out in February. So I'm really just working on KillJoy Jake 2 and this page, a podcast, and Lethal Collective. So check out all that shit. We do a bunch of shit over here. And I'm gonna stop swearing as much this year too. That's my New Year's resolution. And you know why that's my New Year's resolution? Because a good fuck somewhere is way more effective than just saying it over and over and over again. It's something I've learned. It's like, you can throw that in there, nothing wrong with that, but you got to time it right. You can't just be like, fucking this, fucking that. It's not as fun. It loses its luster. So I don't want that to happen. Denisha really wants me to check out Cobra Kai. It's on the list. I promise, Denisha. I promise. I'm getting to it. I got to get through this Ted show because I love Ted, but I will watch Cobra Kai. I promise. It's going to happen. I'm very excited. It's a lot. And that's why I'm like, when do I have time to just watch a whole TV show like that? I'm going to make it happen, though. I promise. Buff Snake is saying my theory for Terrifier 4 is that Art will join the Galactic Clown Federation of the United States after finally thawing out of the ice he was frozen in at the end of 3. Of course. I mean, of course. That's got to happen. Something's telling me you're spoiling something for me here, Buff Snake. This is all too accurate. I wouldn't be surprised if Terrifier 3 ends with some crazy shit like that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't talked for this long in like 2 weeks. So my voice is like, what is going on right now, Jake? What are you doing? I got the throat coat though, so I'm ready to go. I'm just excited for Terrifier 3 and 4. If it gets that ridiculous, I mean, I hope it doesn't, but but you never know. You never know some crazy shit that could happen in these movies. I just want to see some good kills. Maybe more than anything. Gangster Bro is saying we haven't gotten many good B-horror movies, which is a shame because those are my favorite. Cocaine Bear, Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse. Give us something stupid but tasteful. I'm trying to think what we got from what we're going to get this year that's kind of fits that category. We got Winnie the Pooh 2 coming out in, I think, February is when that one's supposed to come out. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this year. I think there's going to be some big like surprise hits that we just don't know about yet, or some movies that may not look so good but are actually big releases. I'm not 100% really, because there's a lot of movies this year where I'm like, I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. But then there are some movies that could be big surprises. We got The Wolfman coming out the same day as Terrifier 3. Highly anticipating that one. But it also might be bad. I don't know. I'm worried. There were some production issues with that one, going back and forth on the casting of who should actually play the Wolfman or not. It's being played by Christopher Abbott now. Fantastic actor, though. He's amazing in Possessor from Brandon Cronenberg. Supposed to be Ryan Gosling. And I was like, I don't know about that. Ryan Gosling doesn't give me a Wolfie vibe. But I'm hoping for some big surprises in 2024, because I got to be honest, I'm not as excited about this lineup of movies as I was like from last year or even the year before. So I'm hoping that we get some big surprises. That's my big thing I'm hoping for from 2024. Some big like original surprises. Like Talk to Me was a big surprise from last year. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know about it until later into the year. So I was very excited that one was so good. Something like that. We need a Talk to Me, a Cobweb, a Barbarian, a Smile, something like that. ABCDE is saying, I think the movie with the best soundtrack is Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends has a banging soundtrack. Say what you will about that film. It's got some good stuff going on in it, though. I really enjoy that one. Mellow Mutant is saying, hi, Jake and everyone. What's up? What's up? How's it going? The mellowest of mutants. What's up? What's up, dude? How's it going? By the way, I don't enjoy Halloween Ends, but I do enjoy the soundtrack. That's what I meant there. Because I know someone's going to clip that and be like, Jake's a liar. He loves Halloween Ends. No, I hate it with a burning passion. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Tom is saying if they redo Scream with a new cast, I am totally down for that. I think for the time being, they should put this current storyline on hold and start fresh. This is something I want to talk about this tomorrow in a video. I don't know if I'm going to post that on here or not, but I do want to. I want to talk about this because this is something I'm seeing a lot of people talk about on the old YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Twitter. I just kind of want to throw my opinion out there. I don't know. I mean, I'm always down for splits in the timeline. I mean, like Halloween is really fun because it's kind of a choose your own adventure. Like what happens next? Does Michael become Laurie's brother, or does he not show up for the next 40 years? What's the deal there? I don't know. It's a tough situation with Scream because you're going to need a really good reason to retcon 5 and 6. Like why? Like why are we doing this? Are we doing it because it aids the story, or are we doing this just because some people didn't like 5 and 6? I'm also seeing a lot of people say that 5 and 6 were mistakes, and I'm like, I don't know how $140 million against a $20 million budget is a mistake, but you do you. Totally cool if you don't like those movies. Like, that's your opinion, and that's all good, but those movies made a lot of money. Those are not mistakes. Just like how, and I hate saying this, just like how Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9 made a lot of money. They're not mistakes. They're just bad movies. A big difference, big difference between something being a mistake and being bad, or being not worth the time of people and everyone being able to see that or not, or whatever the consensus is on it. But I don't know. I'm very on the fence about that. It all depends on what they do with the story. That's the biggest thing. I feel like personally there's something set up with Sidney Prescott right now for a perfect 7th entry. Talk about her family. It's already set up. There's no need to retcon movies. Let's run it. Let's make that movie happen. So I don't know. I'm very scared. I'm very scared to see where we go with this. But we'll just have to see. Sarah Campbell is saying she's not saying anything. She's gifting KillJoy Jake memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sarah's doing that not once, but twice. Wow. Damn. Sarah, you're killing it. Appreciate you. Appreciate that kind of support. It won't show me who got it on this screen, but maybe it'll show me over here. Denisha Lane and Julie were gifted memberships. Very cool. Well, guys, something really fun about that is that now that you're a member, you can vote in the poll for the video I posted today. So today's video was a versus video between Scream 2022 and Halloween 2018. Which requel did it better? Which requel brought its franchise back better? I want to hear your guys' opinions, and you guys will ultimately be able to reverse the vote or keep it the same. Watch the video to see what my conclusion was between those videos, and then you guys can vote. What was the better movie? Halloween 2018 or Scream 2022? Go ahead and vote now that you can. Very exciting stuff. Mike Johnston is saying, glad to see Jake, another channel showing consistent love for the Terrifier franchise. Hell yeah, dog. Can't wait for Terrifier 3. Me too. Easily the movie I'm the most excited for in 2024. I cannot wait for it. I want to take this opportunity though, while I got my Terrifier fans listening, to talk a little bit about a movie called Stream that I'm very excited for. It's coming from some of the guys that worked on Terrifier 2, the Fuzz on the Lens guys. I like to call them my fuzzy friends because I think that's funny. They were so kind as to feature old Jake in some of the advertising for that movie, and I thought that was really cool. So make sure to check out Stream, which I'm definitely sponsored by. I'm not, and I think for legal reasons I have to confirm that I'm not, but it's still very cool. So check that out. It's coming out earlier in this year, but I'm very excited for it. We have another slasher coming out from the Terrifier crew, essentially. I can't wait. We're eating good in 2024, us slasher fans. Very exciting. Will we ever get a backstory to the strangers, or why are they our serial killers? Well, Fort Misery Gaming, you might be happy by this new trilogy because that's what it's all about. We're getting a backstory for all 3 of them strangers. They won't be strangers anymore after these new movies. I should have used that line in a video. Oh, that's so good. Oh, it's so bad, but it's so good. Next time I talk about that, I'm using it. It's something I don't know if I'm crazy about that or not, because personally, I just think the strangers are scarier when they're mysterious. We don't know shit about these guys, and that's scary. Ooh, I like not knowing things. I think that's way scarier than if they were to just spell it all out and be like, this is why they're killing, this is why they're doing it. I don't know, that's just not as fun to me. I like stewing in the mystery and not knowing why they're doing what they're doing, because it's scarier that way. When you don't have a motive, I think it's way scarier. That's why they wait until the end of Scream movies to spell all that out. But that's just my opinion, of course. Oh man, Destination Station is here. And he's a beekeeper. Don't fuck with this guy, dude. Listen, beekeepers are unstoppable. They defy the laws of physics. They're insane. I love it. Welcome in, Destin. I appreciate you for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for being here. Sorry I missed your comments, dude. I've been trying to... Lots of crazy stuff going on. Headmaster Horrifier. Ooh, I like that name. That sounds like the start of a franchise right there, baby. Hey, Jake, quick question. Do you have any aspiration on creating your own horror character, movie, and franchise? Yes. And this year, I might introduce you to him. So, if I'm able to. It all depends. Lots of things have to fall into place for it all to happen, but Jake's working very hard to make it happen. So... I'm hoping I can introduce you to a slasher character that I came up with a long time ago that I'm finally doing something with here in 2024. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no promises. But I'm very excited to hopefully bring this to life this year in a little short film. So we'll just have to see. It all depends if I can get my schedule going the right way and if everyone who I have contacted and have talked to can do it, if we can all make it happen this year. But I'm hoping so. I'm hoping for you guys to see something over the summer for what we're able to make. So I'm excited. I don't want to tell you any more than that, though. Dr. Andy is saying, I don't want to see a Sydney-focused storyline again in Scream 7. I'm not being mean about it, but I want to see the core 4 in one last Ghostface adventure. You know, Dr. Andy, I'm with you. Like, I really do want to see the core 4 again personally. Like, if I could wave a magic wand and make things happen in the universe, that's what I would do. I would undo the Melissa Barrera firing and get Jenna Ortega in there, get Sidney Prescott in there too. If I could wave my magic wand, get the whole gang in there, and then actually just make a really good finale to this new Scream storyline that we got going on. Because, you know, a lot of people have pointed out that 6 is a good, conclusive ending to the story. It is, but I still feel like there's more story to tell. Like, I just feel like there's so much that they could do with Sydney in a final chapter that is untouched. I don't necessarily need her to be the focus of it, but it would be cool for her to be in another Scream film, especially the 7th entry, bringing it all back together for one last little Ghostface outing, you know? I think that would be a lot of fun. And then maybe reboot the franchise 10 years later. That's my perfect scenario with the Scream franchise, although I don't think that's going to happen. If I had to guess what's going to happen with Scream 7 is that Spyglass is going to finally just break down and be like, we're fucked. Nev Campbell, what do you want? 3 million? 4 million? Let's make it happen. That's what I think is going to happen. I think the most likely scenario is that Sydney's going to come back, even though I don't think she's going to come. Like, I don't think she's going to want to come back. It's going to be a lot of back and forth before that actually happens. But that's what Spyglass, I feel like, that's where they're at in their headspace. They're like, we got to get Sydney back. We got to do something. The fans are not happy with us. Pretty much everyone is not happy. So I just hope they tell a good story. I hope they don't just make a 7th entry to make a 7th entry. I hope that they do something that's worth telling. I've said it before. I'll say it again. They set up that Sydney has a family now. That is a perfect evolution of that character, in my opinion. Just focus on a new Ghostface story where Sidney Prescott is being chased by someone who wants to come after her family. It's not the same thing as what we saw in like Scream 4. It's an evolution from that in a lot of ways. And that's really important. I would love to see that story. I think it's there. The blueprints are laid. Make it happen. That'd be a lot of fun. Maxine is coming soon with the trailer. Last I heard, nothing was confirmed as to when Maxine is coming out or if we're getting a trailer. Not a whole lot of updates on that one, unfortunately, besides the whole Mia Goth situation. But what I will say, and I hope no one takes this as distasteful, but there have been some updates that came from that TMZ article about Mia Goth kicking that dude in the head, allegedly. Which I don't want to say that's exciting because that's fucked up, right? But I do want to say, though, it is interesting that we learned that there are some characters playing parishioners, which are members of a parish. So that means I think we're going to have the antagonist of this movie be that religious cult that was featured on the screen and on the TV during X. Very exciting. I hope we get that trailer soon, though, because it was rumored that Maxine was going to be coming out in the spring. So it would make sense if a trailer was coming soon. We need that release date, goddammit. I want to know when that movie's coming out. I'm excited for it. Because, you know, we don't have a release date for this year, so I'm not thinking about it in my 2024 release schedule. I hope it comes out this year, though. Destin's saying, let's make a kick-ass slasher, Jake. Let's start writing now. Dude, write it. Let's make it happen. Send me some emails with some ideas, man. Let's go back and forth. I'm all about it. Have I watched Whiplash? Absolutely. I loved it. Thought it was going to be uninteresting and ended up being unironically one of the best horror movies in disguise. Yeah. That's actually a very good point. It is kind of a disguised horror movie. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just a drama about some kid who's trying to be a good drummer. It's not. It is not about that at all, I promise. Like, there's so much more to that movie. It's a secret horror movie. Don't let the triumphant ending fool you. So much more going on there. Oh, it's upsetting. It's an upsetting movie, and I love it. My Chunky Jordy is saying, are you going to be on Eric's channel for your film? Yes, me and Eric are going live. The Bearded Entertainment, if you don't know. Who is Eric? we're going live tomorrow to talk about Red Right Hand. I'm excited about it. It's going to be fun. We're going to do a little watch party for it. It's going to be a fun stream. So come check it out. Come hang out with us over on the Bearded Entertainment. Entertainment, but with a beard. I got a lot of work to do in the next 24 hours. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try. I just shaved too. Like an hour ago I shaved. Damn it, I messed up. Let me take a sip of my tea and then we'll get back to this. Jordy, thank you for the support though, my friend. I appreciate that. I'm excited to see what the turnout's gonna be for that stream too. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to talk about that movie again. Jason Carpenter's throwing $2 out there saying, I love Halloween Ends unapologetically. I know you do, Jason. We know you do, man. Hell yeah. All the power to you, Jason. You keep loving Halloween Ends, man. You keep repping it, man. Because we need someone. We need someone here repping it. Because I won't. We need someone's got to do it, man. I appreciate it that it's you, man. Thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate you. You keep loving Halloween Ends. Keep loving it, man. Or the Corey story, as we call it around these parts. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm so sorry. Like I can't go like one video without bringing that movie up. I'm so sorry to fans of that film. I can't help it. It's too much fun. ZZM is saying, "What's up, Jake? What's up, ZZM? How's it going, man? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm drinking my tea. We're bitching about horror because that's what I do on this page, and I love it." So thanks for listening. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. Mike Johnston saying, heck yeah, Jake's so pumped for Terrifier 3. Looking forward to stream 2. Fuck yes, dude. Listen, I'm excited for stream. I am. But Terrifier 3, I mean, that's all the way at the top, baby. I'm very excited. I'm not going to put that on screen, but Infinite Sky, I have seen 31. I just watched it for the first time, and it was insane. I love 31. Fun fact. That was one of the only Rob Zombie movies I had never seen. Blew me away. Like, I was like, I love this movie. Like, what the fuck? There's only like there's like 4 Rob Zombie movies that I love, and one of them is absolutely 31. Richard Brake gives like one of the best performances I've ever seen from him. Ever. Like, oh my God. If you watch that movie for no other reason, watch it for Richard Brake. Just chewing it up, dude. Like, he's such a crazy motherfucker in that movie. It's so good. And yeah, Ty, yeah, I hadn't seen it for the longest time. My buddy Connor was like, he watched it and he's like, dude, you got to watch 31. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, Rob Zombie's very hit or miss for me. And he's like, dude, you got to watch, let's just sit down and watch it. And I'm blown away. Like, from the opening scene, if you're not hooked, I don't know what to tell you. There is some, Rob Zombie dialogue, which, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of. But once you get past that, you got to get past that. But you get past that and it's fucking awesome. I really enjoyed 31. It felt very much so akin to like the Firefly trilogies, which like those are my favorite movies from him, with the exception with 3 from Hell. Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses is so good. Like both of those movies, fantastic. I love every minute of those. But 31 feels in the same vein, and I think that's why I liked it so much. It was Rob Zombie in his element. I feel like when you try to put him in a box and try to make him do something else like Halloween, for instance, it just doesn't come out right. Jason Carpenter's throwing $2 out there to say Melissa Barrera is the absolute hottest. I mean, listen, I don't disagree, man, but I'm not. You're just throwing it out there, man. You're just throwing it out there. You're making it known to everybody. I respect it, dude. I respect it. I get it. She's very gorgeous, but she's also very talented and very successful. Awesome woman. Jason, thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate you. I'm just joking around. Do you think Scream 7 will get canceled? Maybe. I mean, here's the thing. If Scream 7 doesn't get canceled, it's going to be a reboot. It's going to be like a full-on, here's a new cast of characters. The only thing that's staying consistent is Ghostface running around killing people. And like, I'm of the opinion where that's not like a worst-case scenario, but it sucks that it had to happen under these circumstances. And that's why I'm not really happy, that this whole horror fam thing doesn't work like that. We support our friends, especially the ones who make horror movies for us. So I would hope that they're able to strike a deal with all these people and, get something figured out. Seems like there's a lot of bad blood, though. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. like I said, I think the most likely scenario, if we do get some kind of continuation, is that Nev Campbell comes back. But that all comes down to if Spyglass wants to actually pay her the money. And I don't know if they do or not. We've heard some things about Gary Barber that makes me think that he doesn't want to give Nev Campbell any money. So, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. I respect Nev Campbell for standing her ground, though. That's very awesome. Do have a lot of respect for her for doing that. So I hope that she makes the right decisions for her and does what she thinks is best. Personally, I would love to see her come back, of course. I mean, we're talking about one of the best final girls of all time. Of course, I want to see Sydney back on the big screen, but I want Nev Campbell to do it. I want her to make the decision that's best for her. And if she thinks, I don't know, they're lowballing me again, then don't do it. You do you, Nev. We'll support you. That's what I think. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? Yes, absolutely. Black Phillip, 100% yes. Gory Tiger is saying, what's up? What's up, dog? How's it going? The goriest of tigers is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you, man. ZZM is saying, I really enjoyed Red Right Hand. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It was a fun movie to make. Very, very fun time with all those people. I'm hoping to work with, reteam with a lot of those people to make this next thing we're working on. So I'm excited. Exciting stuff, man. Jason Dyer's throwing $2 out there. Can we talk real horror like Alligator? Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. Oh my God. Alligator is such a good, listen, we have Jason Carpenter, who represents Halloween Ends on this page, which we appreciate him for. He's doing the Lord's work over there. But Jason Dyer is also hard at work representing one of my favorite 80s horror flicks, Alligator. Such a good movie, written by the same guy that wrote E.T., so it's gotta be good, right? If you do nothing after this stream, nothing else, go watch Alligator. It's so good. The sequel's fine, but the first one is so good. Oh, it's so good. It hurts. It actually hurts. It pains me that more people don't talk about it. Jason, I wake up every morning with a headache because enough people didn't watch Alligator. I'm like, oh God, Lord, make more people watch Alligator. But Jason, hell yes, dog. Hell yes to this. Jason, I promise you that at some point on the Versus series, I'm going to get Alligator on there. I'm going to put it up against another, maybe like an Anaconda, a Lake Placid, something like that. And it's going to be great. Thank you for the $2, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Better dinner scene in 31 versus Thanksgiving. Ooh, yeah, yes. That was messed up. that was a messed up scene, dude. I loved it. It's very Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired too. If you're like, what's 31 all about? I really don't want to tell you the plot because it's pretty straightforward. It's nothing too crazy, but it's got some twists and turns, which I liked. But it's very Texas Chainsaw inspired. You'll be able to figure that out, sniff that out in the first 10 minutes. But it's a very fun movie. It's very Rob Zombie. It's very Texas Chainsaw. I love it. I really enjoyed it. Super SS2 is saying, hi, have you watched the 6 Mila Jovovich, I always say that wrong, Resident Evil films? Yes. And I really enjoy them. I don't enjoy them because they're good. I enjoy them because they're silly ass movies with Mila Jovovich just killing zombies. And that's, sometimes that's good enough. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you want to go to McDonald's instead of making food at home. And that's how I look at the Resident Evil movies. I could put on, I could put on Hereditary. I could put on Scream. I could put on The Thing. But sometimes, man, I just need Mila Jovovich beating the shit out of everybody for 2 hours. And that is the Resident Evil movies in a nutshell. But yes, I really enjoy them. Very fun, dumb movies. So much fun. Very good stuff. Mr. Rick has been a member for 9 months. You could have a baby in that time. Holy crap. Saying, I can't wait for Saw 11. I enjoy the new storyline. Dude, me too. I'm really vibing with it. I'm very excited to see where they go with this. Little side story, amidst the actual story going on. And I think that's fun. It's like, it's the John Kramer side quest is what this new storyline is. And it's so much fun, man. I'm really digging it. I really hope that Cecilia Peterson comes back for the next movie. A lot of us want to see her die. That's some unfinished business right there. But as John said, it's not about retribution. It's a reawakening. Oh, I'm excited to see where this goes next. I think Cecilia is going to be in need of more reawakening in the next movie. Let's just say that. October cannot, or is it September? It's September. September cannot come soon enough, Mr. Rick. I'm excited. Very excited, man. Jumpscare TV is saying, do you like M. Night Shyamalan movies? Yeah. I do. Here's the thing. He's also a director like Rob Zombie who is hit or miss. And he hits when he hits. He does. But man, his misses are bad, dude. Like, Knock at the Cabin was awful. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened there. I wanted to walk out. Not for me. Old. Same thing. Great concept. But just bad execution, man. It was not a fun movie. I don't know. I did not have fun with the last 3 of his films. I really want to see this new one that you're talking about, Trap, be something exceptional. It's a movie that takes place almost entirely at a concert, which is weird. You know, I've never seen a horror thriller take place almost entirely at a concert. That's crazy. It's awesome stuff. So I really hope, man. I'm really hoping that this one's good. I'm rooting for the guy because, I mean, this is the same dude who made Unbreakable, The Sixth Sense, Signs. Like, these are such good movies. These are great films. These are like all-timers, dude. Classics. And a guy I don't know what's going on lately. Just has not been, he's been really off the rails with a lot of his movies lately. Jake, yeah. I'm making a horror movie. Nice. Ooh. I hope it's good. I hope it's badass. Make it. Throw it out there, dog. And then we'll talk about it. I'm excited. Scream 5 is like Clue compared to Halloween 2018. So you're saying you don't like it. so you're not crazy about it. Not to spoil my own video, watch the video, guys. It's good, I promise. It's a good one. But what I will say is I do think Halloween 2018 is a better film. Just as they stand, both movies. I'm maybe someone who likes Scream more than Halloween personally, which is a hot take. I just think I don't know. I think Scream's a more consistent franchise, which is something I value over Halloween, which is very up and down. But I just think Halloween 2018 is a better movie in terms of doing the requel thing. So I don't know. I do really like Scream 5. No shade there. It was a very tough race. I just feel like Halloween 2018 kind of blew me away with some of the stuff that they were able to do. For the biggest thing is Laurie Strode giving a better performance in that movie than the original film. Hot take, cancel me, I don't care. Laurie Strode is way more interesting in Halloween 2018 than she is in the original film. I'll die on that hill. I don't know what to tell you. She's great in that movie. And, if we're comparing, apples and oranges, once again, the original Scream to Scream 5, I like Melissa Barrera in Scream 5. I do. But does she top Sidney Prescott in the original film? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That's a tough argument right there. Because I really like Sidney. Sidney's written really well in that first Scream movie. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to beat that. Talia is saying the new Abigail movie looks very interesting to me. I hope it's something truly unique and refreshing for horror. Me too. I couldn't agree more. I hope it's good. I hope it's in the same vein as Ready or Not, which is like maybe my favorite radio silence movie to date. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so ridiculous. It's so Scream inspired, but it's also original, and that's my big thing about it that I love so much is it's like, this is so Scream in the way that it's written. Like there's so much like, funny cliche in a good way dialogue, but it's just this like fantastic, fun little story with a crazy twist at the end. So I'm hoping Abigail is the same. What I will say is I feel like I've already sniffed out the twist, because of that trailer. That trailer was very revealing. It was very exciting trailer, but a very revealing one too. I wouldn't watch it too many more times if I were all of you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for it nonetheless though. That's like the only negative thing I have to say about it. I feel like they spoiled a little too much in that trailer, but very excited. Looks like a lot of fun. It should be good. It's coming from Radio Silence. I got a lot of faith in them boys. They have not disappointed me so far. I love all their movies. Hot take. Southbound, Devil's Due, their segment in VHS, all good. And their Scream movies, of course. Very good stuff too. Jason Carpenter's throwing $5 out there. Thank you for the support, Jason. Appreciate you. Saying 18 degrees down here in Texas. Ugh, gross. And it's John Carpenter's 76th birthday tomorrow? No fucking way, dude. Playing hooky, taking a sick day tomorrow, watching The Thing. An absolutely valid response. If your boss can't be mad about that. I don't know what to tell you. It's the Master of Horror's birthday tomorrow. There you go. No, it's very exciting stuff, man. Oh my God. Nice. Well, stay warm, Jason, first and foremost. 18 degrees. Ugh. It was like 0 degrees with wind chill here yesterday. It was nasty. Went out to get some snacks and all that shit. And it was just, I was like dying. I like didn't wear a coat. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And that was a stupid move because I was like in the gas station the whole time. Crazy stuff, man. So enjoy the thing. Enjoy celebrating John Carpenter's 76th birthday. It's very exciting stuff, man. Thank you so much for the $5, man. Have a fun sick day tomorrow. That's awesome. It's awesome stuff. It's nice taking a Tuesday off, right? Because it's like you had to go back to work Monday. That sucked. Now you got a little slice of the weekend again, Monday night and Tuesday, you know? Tuesdays are good days to take off, for sure. 100% on that. Resident Evil feels like a franchise that should be the easiest thing to make successful, but somehow always fail, kind of like Mortal Kombat. See, that's the other thing about Resident Evil, man. Like, you say what you want about those movies, but they all made money. Except for the last one, which sucks because the last Resident Evil was like the closest we've gotten to an actual storyline about the video games. I don't know. That's so frustrating to me. But I liked that last one. It's not a perfect movie. It's very clunky. But I liked that we were finally able to see some plot lines from the video games used for the movies. It's like, okay, there we go. Cool. The Mila Jovovich ones it's all pretty much just made up with borrowed characters. That's really all it is. Alice is not a character in the games at all. So, I don't know. For anyone who cares about football, the Buccaneers game is on right now. The Browns got eliminated, and I don't want to talk about it. Fun fact. I'm still upset about it. In an embarrassing loss to the Texans. But the Buccaneers are playing right now for anyone who cares. I'm excited. I want to see Baker Mayfield win. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with the football talk. It's over. I had to get that out. I hear the people in my house right now screaming at the TV about it. So I'm like, oh man, I got to mention it. Got to get that out there at least. Scream 5 was amazing. I like Scream 5 over Halloween 2018. Hell yeah. Like it's a close race, dude. I mean, they're both very good. Both brought their franchises back very well, in my opinion. You prefer Scream 5 over Halloween any day of the week? Ooh, okay. Some strong words being thrown out there. I love it. Halloween 1 and 2, the originals, are really the only ones worth watching. Ooh, oh man, I don't know about that. There's some good ones in there. They are my favorite 2 horror movies, but the new Halloween trilogy can suck an egg. Damn. Here's what I'll say, man. The overall story of the entire trilogy is completely shot in the foot by that last movie, of course. But if you just watch the first 2, that's a pretty tragic and cool story about Michael just like killing everybody in Haddonfield. I like that. I think that's fun. Halloween 3, another banger for me personally. I love it. I know some people hate it. They're like, Michael Myers isn't in it though. And I'm like, but it's a great standalone movie. I don't care if Michael's not in it. It's a really good movie. It's fun. Halloween 4 is a lot of fun too, if you can just get past the fact that it's pretty much a beat for beat remake of the original, but with different things happening. I enjoy it for what it is though. It's a very fun movie. 5 and 6 are terrible. Skip them. H2O is kind of not great, but it's fun because it's got a Scream vibe over it. Resurrection, skip it. The zombie movies, skip them. The theatrical cut of 2 is fine, and Halloween 2018 and Kills are fun. And Halloween Ends never happened, so fun fact. Oh, man. But I don't know. I think Halloween's a franchise that's very up and down. You know, it's very like, this was really cool, and then this was really bad. What happened there? What's going on with that, bro? But I don't know. I really love the Halloween franchise. A lot of fun movies there. What else do we got going on? It's like -30. Oh my God, Mellow Mutant, be careful. Stay warm. Jeez. It's nasty out there right now. Coop de Oof, what's up, guys? How's it going, Freddy Fazbear? Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you for hanging out with us tonight. Overlord is a good zombie movie. I love Overlord, dude. I finally bought that movie recently. I saw it in theaters when it came out in like 2018, and I had been thinking about it all this time. Like, I can't believe I never bought that one. That was a good movie. I finally got the 4K of it recently, and I love it. It's a great movie. It's got a who. I'm not even gonna say. I was gonna say featured in Night Swim. The same guy from Night Swim is in that movie. How about that? That's his only credit. Wyatt Russell. I couldn't think of his name. Features Wyatt Russell from Night Swim. You know, Wyatt's biggest credit to date, definitely. Skip Night Swim, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you're missing nothing. I promise. I promise you're not missing anything. ABH Ninjas, what's up, dog? Saying it's 9 degrees where I am. Ugh, brutal. It is 11 degrees where I'm at, so not much better here. 2 degrees warmer, but 9 degrees. That's awful. I'm so sorry, ABH ninjas. I hope you stay warm. Keep the fire going. I don't know. Maybe you just have heat. I don't know. But stay warm, my friend. Crazy. Zombies are a bit overused. Not recently though. Not a whole lot of zombie movies recently. That kind of died out a little while ago. I think we could see zombies come back, a couple years. I don't know. I'm not completely sick of them. I'm also not saying like, oh, we need zombies to come back. Like we just had a big zombie thing happen, Vampires more than anything, I feel like are coming back right now, and I'm happy about that. We need a vampire resurgence, just not one that's completely focused on Twilight like how we did last time. We need some good vampire movies though. I think that would be cool. That's a good one. Your Next versus Ready or Not. That would be an awesome versus video. Which is a better overall horror movie twist? Heroin scares ending. Oh, that's so tough. Okay, I think Ready or Not has a better twist, which I won't spoil for those who haven't seen it. But I think I might like Your Next a little better. I think I don't know. It's just a little more brutal of a movie, which I really tend to enjoy. Where Ready or Not definitely has some brutal moments, but I don't know if it's as brutal as Your Next, which is a really upsetting movie. Ooh. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna stand by that though. I think Ready or Not has a better twist. The Your Next twist, you can kind of see it coming. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a little like, okay, yeah, like it has to be that. Like, what else could it be? I'll say nothing else. Gonna say nothing else. Is football big in Ohio? It was a big plot point in The Faculty, which takes place in Ohio. Yes, football is huge here for a couple of reasons. So college football is huge here because we have like one of the best teams in college football. Not right now, unfortunately, which sucks, but the Buckeyes are typically awesome. So we're all college football fans here. We lose our fucking minds about it every single year. In fact, so much so to the point where if you go down to Columbus, when Michigan is coming to town, they put like these red X's all over every M in the city. And like the city allows it. Like they're not taking it down or nothing. No, like if there's an M on a sign somewhere, it's got a big red X on it. It's kind of awesome. Like the pandemonium whenever there's a Michigan-Ohio game. It's crazy. The other thing too is the Browns used to be good. The Browns, they believe it or not, the Browns used to be good back in the day. I promise I'm not going to talk about this the whole time. This is a horror channel, but I love football. The Browns used to be good back in the day. The championship game before it was called the Super Bowl, we won like 4 or 5 of those, I'm pretty sure. And then they changed it to the Super Bowl and we haven't been since. So yeah, football is huge here. Yeah, people love football in Ohio. Even though a lot of our teams suck, like both the Bengals and the Browns constantly. But hey, maybe one day we'll do it. This was supposed to be our year, but just, I don't know. CJ Stroud just ran us down, bro. Didn't happen. Okay, back to horror. I'm so sorry. They leaked the script for Freddy vs. Jason 2. Dude, if Freddy vs. Jason 2 happens, I'll lose my fucking mind. That's a right's nightmare right now. If that happens, I'll lose my mind. I would love for it to happen, but I don't know. I don't know if it's happening. Chaz Hamrock is saying Shaun of the Dead is one of my favorite zombie movies. A great choice, my friend. That's my absolute favorite horror comedy. Like, I don't know if anything tops it. Such a good movie. So funny, so well written. Great characters all around. I love that one. Super SS2 is saying, I heard from sources that Saw 12's premise is all the surviving disciples of Jigsaw are going in a trap battle royale. That would be wild. We kind of got a taste of that in not Scream. It's Saw 7. The number 7 in my brain is just immediately attached to Scream at the moment. So I'm so sorry, but Saw 7, we got a taste of that. I mean, obviously they weren't in like a gauntlet or a battle royale, but they all got together and were saying things like, "Wow, this fucking sucks." Jigsaw guy, I'm not a big fan of him. It would be cool to kind of get something like that. Actually, that would be fun. I think that would kind of go against his whole like thing though, his whole vibe, putting people in traps who like deserve it. Because I don't know if they deserve it just for being just for surviving his traps from the past. So that'd be a tough movie to write, I think. But if you could make it happen, I'd be into it for sure. John Carpenter is the GOAT with horror, says Jason Carpenter. Full stop. Oh, the debate has always been John Carpenter versus Wes Craven. That's so tough, man. Like that's so tough. Here's my thing about John Carpenter. I feel like he has more hits than Wes Craven, but I like the Wes Craven hits maybe more, which is a very hot take. A very, 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 very hot take. But I love them both, you know? Like, it's like, how can I possibly say one is better than the other, you know? It's impossible. They're both of them are crucial to where horror is now. And without them, who the fuck knows what we would be talking about? Like, without Wes, there's no Scream. Without John, there's no Halloween, which also means there's no Scream. But still, both of them are the best. Like, you're never going to get better than this. Their careers speak for themselves. So it's impossible to say one way or the other. I simply can't disagree with this. You know, it's insane. Jason, I love the love for John Carpenter though, man. I think I mean, like, just personal preference, like maybe John Carpenter, but dude, Wes Craven's got some good movies, man. I recently watched People Under the Stairs, which is so good. It's basically a Jordan Peele movie before Jordan Peele like made horror movies. And I think that's like, it's such a weird thing to love about a movie, but I love it. I love it for that reason. It's a great movie. It's so fun. But even like his weird movies that people don't talk about as much are like, these are bangers, dude. Last House on the Left. Say what you will about it. It's very controversial, but it breaks some crazy new ground, and I really appreciate it for that. So I really love that movie. I don't know, man. He's got some great flicks. He's got some weird shit going on, but he's got some good movies under his belt. And you know, of course, Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street. Those goes without saying, but John Carpenter too, man. I mean, holy shit. He made one of the best. He made the best remake of all time. I'll die on that hill. Jason, thanks for the $2, man. I really appreciate it. Hard to disagree there, dude. Holy shit. Master of horror right there. I got everyone talking about football. Oh my God, that's so funny. You watch NFL football? I do too, unfortunately. I hate being a Browns fan. I wish I was a fan of any other team. Fun fact, ABH Ninjas is saying, I watched your video you released today. Thank you, and loved it. Thank you again. You did great. Thank you again. I died laughing at the end. I'm not gonna say it. I'm done, I promise. You died laughing when I blew the whistle. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got it right here. There you go. Little blow for you. Made a little. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna get in trouble if I say that. No. Yeah. I thought that would be funny. You know. I'm not crazy about prop comedy, but I'm like, come on, that's got to be in there. That'd be so funny. I'm dressing up like the ref every single time. By the way, I'm committing to that. I hope you guys know. Yeah. I bought that costume from like Dick's, and my buddy works there, and he's like, "You're really gonna commit to that, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna commit to it. I'm Ref Jake now. I'm bringing football into this goddamn channel. I don't care how it has to happen." But ABH Ninjas, I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. Really does mean a lot to me. Because I'm really excited for this series. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just doing something consistently like that. You know, my job on here has been to just put out update videos, you know, like just keep people informed. But I'm always trying to do like some funny fuck shit in there because I have to. That's just who I am as a person. And now I have time to plan out that funny bullshit before it hits the interwebs. So I don't know. It's a series that I've been like, I got to bring this back. I got to make this happen. And I'm so glad that I am. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So Wes Craven directed a werewolf movie starring Christina Ricci and Jesse Eisenberg called Cursed. I loved Cursed until the third act. The third act completely ruins that movie for me. I don't know what happens. Like it's pretty good. It's a pretty fun movie. Great characters overall. I would say, I'm even going to say these characters have Scream potential. They're that good. But that third act is so messy. I don't know what happens. Like, it's like they had me until the reveal. Like, I'm not going to say any more than that. But, like, once they reveal what's going on, I'm just like, are you serious? Like, what? No. Like, that can't, you got to be joking. Like, take it back. No way, man. Cursed, I don't know, man. It's like, it is this close to being this fucking awesome horror movie, like one of the best from Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson. I don't know. That third act totally kills it for me, though. It goes on for way too long. There's too many reveals. There's way too much going on. It's a movie that unfortunately overcomplicated itself, which I think it could have been great, but man, it's a shame. A lot of wasted potential there, in my opinion. CJ Stroud equals Ohio State quarterback. Oh, there you go. I must find positivity in the horrendous Browns loss, crying loudly. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, brother. We're in this together, okay? We're in this shit show together. I posted on Twitter, I was like, thank you, Captain Flacco, with like the dudes like sinking in the water. It's crazy. This whole season has been fucking insane. Okay, getting back to horror. I'm sorry. There was a leak for the Saw script. See, I don't know if that's the case or not, my buddy, my little friend there. If there are leaks for scripts, your boy doesn't really want to talk about it. You know, I want to see the movies when they come out. And if they had something planned for us, I want to find out when we get there. You know, so I hope that I hope nothing is leaked. Old School has played Kahoot and went with Wes Craven for a nickname. Nice, very nice. I remember playing Kahoot when I was in high school. That was so much fun. Those were the best days. Kahoot days. All you did was it's basically Quiplash too, or like what's that called? Jackbox games. It's basically that, but for children. And it's not your friends just typing in the most offensive, fucked up shit they possibly can into a game to laugh at. But it's still fun. Very fun stuff. Any hype for Conjuring 4? I mean, I don't know. After Conjuring 3, not a whole lot. But I'm still going to check it out. I'm excited for what The Nun 2 set up with the Conjuring 4. So that was cool. It's cool to see our boys. I don't know why I said that. It's cool to see Ed and Lorraine Warren at the end of The Nun 2. Spoiler alert. It's been out for like 6 months. Come on. You guys had time. 4 months, 5 months, 4 or 5 months? I don't know. It's been out for a long enough time for me to say that. But they did a little teaser at the end. It's Ed and Lorraine getting a call saying there's trouble afoot. And they're like, what? Oh my God. And that's totally setting up Conjuring 4. I'm excited for it. I'll watch it. I have not been impressed by a Conjuring movie in a very long time. I will say The Nun 2, I found it to be an improvement over the original film, but that's not really saying much. I hope Conjuring 4 is good, though. I hope they end on a good note. Conjuring 3, man, I don't know. Didn't do it for me. Sarah Campbell's throwing $5 Canadian out there, my favorite kind of dollars, saying I will be screaming flag on the play when I disagree with anything you say from now on. Good. That's what I want. I'm actually thinking about buying a yellow flag, like for shit like that, like when I have some crazy take about a movie, because I'm not gonna lie, I had some crazy takes about Halloween 2018, especially in that video, and I was just throwing. I really wanted to buy a yellow flag and throw it up in the air when I had some ridiculous take. Once again, not crazy about prop comedy, but I think that would be really funny. so I'm thinking I might do that. That's very funny stuff. But yes, please leave me those comments. That would be hilarious, Sarah. I love it. Thanks for the $5 though, Sarah. I appreciate that. I'm very excited for you guys to see my Wednesday video too. I'm starting off this horror hot takes series as well. I'm just gonna throw out my wildest takes about movies, about like relatively popular movies. I'm talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Why I don't think it's the worst movie in that franchise, although Rotten Tomatoes would disagree with me. It's got a 14%, the lowest rated Nightmare on Elm Street movie to date. I kind of want to show you guys the thumbnail because I'm proud of it. That is how petty I'm being right now. I don't care. But I don't know. I'm very excited for this one. I think it's going to be fun. Where is that silly little thing? I don't know. I don't even know where it is. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. It's kind of fun, though. It's kind of fun wasting time. I'm so kidding. Anyways, let's get back to it because I don't know where that went. You're working on a Rob Zombie Michael Myers costume. Very nice. My buddy Eric had that at the last horror convention I was at. He was walking around as Rob Zombie Michael, and I thought that was cool. Surprised we haven't had any horrors based on a certain island with a list of powerful people. I'm surprised we haven't either. I mean, that just would be so easy to write a horror movie about. Go to a billionaire's island and then shit starts happening. Not that shit, but something, that can be fun. Are there, what? Are than supernatural horror? I don't know. That's a good question. It's a question I can't answer. It's how good it is. It's been a crazy season for the NFL. It has. Oh my God. Infinite Sky is casually putting my birth date out in the stream. It's a little creepy, but okay. That's when I came into the world, unfortunately. Marley Kai 2000 is saying I'll make that island horror movie. Do it. I've always had this idea for an island horror movie, which I don't really care if anyone steals. Please make this into a movie. I'll not in any time in the foreseeable future will I have the money to do this. So please, someone make this. There's an island in like the Disney World in Florida that's abandoned. It's like the old animal kingdom there. And there's all these crazy rumors about this island that like they had all this like crazy experimentation going on with like with birds that were going extinct. I read all about. I went on like a whole Wikipedia deep dive on this crazy fucking island. I think it's called Discovery Island. I don't know why no one has made that idea into a horror movie about like this big corporation that has this island in their theme park where they do all these experimentation like on animals and shit. Like, why has no one made that into a movie? That would be so cool. Have like some like a Disney, like a fake Disney corporation doing that, and someone like sneaks onto the island. That would be so cool. That'd be such a good movie. So someone make that. I'm throwing that idea out into the world so that someone does it who has more money than I do. Make that movie. That would be so cool. That would be a really good like found footage horror or something. I don't know. Is anyone aware about the real life unsolved murders? Oh God, we're talking about real shit. The Ketty Cabin 28 murders that the movie The Strangers is based on. The murders occurred 43 years ago and are unsolved. Ooh, that's spooky. I did not know The Strangers was based on something real. That's really spooky, man. I dig that. 43 years ago and it's a cold case. That's freaky, man. Ugh. I wonder, like, you gotta wonder if that was like just an isolated incident. Like these people just did it one time and like never did it again. And you know, here's the scariest thing. Like if you listen to like the history of like Jeffrey Dahmer or some of these big like serial killers, there was a point where if they stopped, they would have gotten away with like everything that they did. And it's freaky. It's like, that's fucked up, dude. What? It's messed up shit. Ugh. Infinite Sky is saying that's a splendid idea, Jake. I'll begin writing that idea promptly. Please, someone make that. Please, someone make that movie. Rip on Disney the whole time, too. That would be so funny. I want a Planet of the Rats where rats eat Jake. I want to see that, too. Oh my God, I would love to see that. You know, honestly, if I don't make a rat-themed horror movie at some point in my career, I have failed. I have failed all of you if I'm not able to do that. They made that movie. It's called Jurassic Park. See, that's different, though. Jurassic Park, like, that's way more about dinosaurs, in my opinion. It's a horror movie. I agree with you there, but it's just not the same. I don't know. That's not the same thing. Like, if you look this up, Discovery Island, they had all these like nearly extinct birds, endangered. That's the word I was looking for. They had all these birds on the island, all these kinds of birds on this island that were like endangered, and they ended up killing like a bunch of them too, which is like really fucked up, unfortunately. But like, think about like a movie where it's like this guy sneaks onto this island that's like abandoned, you know, and then like they have like this crazy bird monster on there based off of that, like an endangered or maybe extinct bird. Like that would be awesome. Like there's so much you can do with that. It'd be such a good like found footage monster movie, you know? I don't know. Just my thought. Is it a little Jurassic Park? Of course it is, but come on. It's different enough. You can adapt the rats in the walls by H.P. Lovecraft. Just take out the cat. Okay. I'll look into it. I don't know that one. I'll check it out. I just picture a giant rat finds Jake in a sleeping bag and starts eating him like a chocolate bar. That sounds like a really fucked up fetish, my friend. Oh my God. I would weirdly still want to see that though. Like just like this giant rat unwrapping me in a sleeping bag and I'm just like, oh God, this is my nightmare. But also my dreams coming true. Dear Lord. Oh my God. Okay, getting it back to horror real quick though. I'm very excited for what am I excited for? Maxine. I'm very excited for Maxine. I want to see something from this movie, man. I want to see like a trailer or something. We had someone in the chat earlier saying it's rumored that a trailer's coming soon. I fucking hope so. I want to see something from this movie. We've had like that one image that came out. Well, we had this, which is like that's nothing. Come on. We need more than that. We had that picture of Mia Goth, like where she's like walking with Halsey or something. It's like, but I want to see some kills, baby. I want to see some crazy shit. I want to see Maxine come out soon, though. I need a good movie. I have been vastly disappointed by a lot of 2024 movies so far. I've yet to see a good movie this year, which I'm very sad about. And I'm hearing bad things about Founders Day, and I'm like, man, we're just getting more shit. It's just going to be schlock until we get Maxine, probably. And I hope not. I hope we get something good. Hey, let me ask this to the public. Have we seen a good 2024 movie yet? A movie that came out specifically this year. Throw it out in the chat. I'm very curious. I want to hear what people think is good. And I'm sorry, Night Swim and Beekeeper were not for me. Not for me. Did not do it for me. I'm waiting for the first good 2024 movie. Like I've yet to see it. I've heard some mixed things about Mean Girls, which I'm almost at the point where I'm like, I'm gonna go see Mean Girls the musical in theaters just for something that's good. But something, man. 2024 hasn't fully started for movies for me yet. I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. I was like last January, we got 2 movies that were like some of my favorites of the entire year. And I know that's a rare occurrence, don't get me wrong, but I'm spoiled. And I want to watch something good, man. I'm like, damn, come on. I want to see something. Infinity Pool and Megan came out in January of last year, which both made my top 10 for me personally. So I'm like, I want to see that. I want to make that happen. It's a bit early for good movies in 2024, entirely fair. Migration is a pretty good kids movie. Oh, is that the new Illumination movie? I wanted to see that. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll see that. Maybe I'll check that out. I just want something good because I'm walking into Founders Day with a negative mindset. I've heard nothing but bad things about it, and I'm scared. The first thing I heard was like, oh, it's a Scream inspired slasher. It's got like a political edge to it. Like I'm into stuff like that. I think I would enjoy something like that. But then I'm just hearing all these bad reviews where it's like, man, the commentary is just like all over the place. I don't know. And that sucks. So I want to see it. I want to see if it's good. Daniel K is saying, hey, Jake, I know this is off topic, but myself, my wife, and my mother watched I'm sorry, that's so funny. Watched Barbarian recently, and we weren't expecting what we got. Freaking loved it, though. Daniel, that's hilarious, dude. That is not a movie to watch with your mom. And you wouldn't know that in the first, 20 minutes, right? That's so funny, though. Be my little baby. I love that. I love that movie so much. So good. We need a 4K of that, Daniel. There's no release. Nothing. Not a single release of that so far, which makes me sad. It only lives on Max. HBO Max. Or just Max, as they're calling it. I don't fucking know. Like, why? Just leave the HBO there. What? Now we're taking it to the Max with Max. Because it's $20 to pay for this every month. Crazy. Not going to say anything about that. Infinite Sky is saying, yes, it's an Illumination film. Nice. I really like a lot of their movies. You know, a lot of people shit on Despicable Me and all that. They're like, the Minion memes have ruined those movies. I think they're fun. I like them. They're fun movies. Fun kids movies. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see that one. I mean, Terrifier 3 is really the movie I'm waiting for, though. That's the thing. Like, I want to see Terrifier 3, tomorrow, dude. I want to see it. I want to start adding it to the list of movies I can put into my Versus rotation, you know? Because I'm trying to... The big thing with the Versus series, and I'm sorry I keep talking about this, I'm very excited for it. I'm trying to talk about, big franchise movies, because, every time a movie gets a point, their franchise gets a point, you know? So I can't talk about, I don't know if I'm going to talk about, one-offs. I might talk about Killer Clowns. That's been a big maybe on the Versus, but I'm excited to see, what franchise gets, to the top by the end of the year. It's going to be a lot of fun. And don't just vote for Scream because it's Scream. I know we all love Scream, but I want this to be fair. I want this to be a fair game. See who makes it to the top. I'm excited, though. I really think... I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen. Not every Versus video is gonna have a Scream. Next week's, by the way, is Terrifier versus Nightmare on Elm Street. So one of those franchises will be getting a point on the board. I'm excited. I'm excited to see which one wins between that fight. I have a preconceived notion of how I feel about both those movies. I kind of already know what I think's gonna win, but I'm curious what everyone here is gonna say, because I feel like I have a pretty big Terrifier following. So I'm excited to see if that movie wins out or not. But it's going to be a fun video. It's going to be a fun video next week for sure. I'm working on it right now. Started working on it today. So I'm excited for you guys to see it. It's going to be fun. Argyle might be entertaining. Okay. I saw the trailer for that. It looks okay. it looks fine. It's got a good cast, you know? So I for that, I'm like, okay, I might enjoy that. But yeah. Fall Guy could be dumb fun. That's a very good point too. Looks like dumb fun. I like Ryan Gosling, man. He's just Ken, you know? He's just Ken. I like him and stuff, so I hope that's good. That movie and Argyle both look like my thing about those movies is they look like movies I've seen before. You know, that's kind of my big thing about them. It's not that they look bad. It's like I just feel like I've seen these movies before in January of different months. You know, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm racing to the theater to see them, but I don't know. I guess I'm weirdly disappointed in this January, and I think that's just because, last January for me at least was like one of my favorite months for movies last year, which is weird. Like I don't think I've ever said that before, but it was a good month. I don't know. It was crazy. I was shocked by Infinity Pool. I fucking loved Megan. I thought that was so much fun. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see which month this year is going to be my favorite. October was pretty disappointing last year, which I was really expecting to like a lot of the bigger movies. Well, I wasn't. I wasn't expecting to like The Exorcist Believer, but I thought it was like something was going to really blow my mind. It wasn't until I saw Dark Harvest in December that I was like, oh, finally, like here's a good October movie, man. I don't know, nothing from October last year really did it for me except that one. Got to put the whistle back. I don't got nothing to whistle at right now. Oh, wait, there we go. I got something to whistle at. Yurdy G's throwing $10 out there. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that support. Saying, I'm molding? I'm folding. You're liking it. I hope you're liking it. You're liking the new format, bro. Keep eating rats. You know it, dog. You fucking know it. Yurdy G runs the Toxic Icon pod. I like to call it Tip if you just want the tip. So make sure to check out his podcast. It's very awesome. Yurdy's music is also very cool as well. Check it out. Kool-Aid and Porn 2 is my favorite, personally. I fucking love it. And what a title, you know, Kool-Aid and Porn. What better combination is there? I'll wait. I'll wait to hear a better combination. No, I'm so kidding. Yurdy, love your stuff, man. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate you. It's always a fun time hanging out with Yurdy G, too. We got to go to a haunted house this past October. It was a lot of fun. Very, very fun time. Marley Kai is asking how tall I am. Too fucking tall. I'm 6'2". 6'2", 6'3", like in that ballpark. I think I'm like right in the middle between those two things. I'm a tall fucker. Someone who I met somebody at that same horror festival. What was the name of that? Scarefest. Met someone at Scarefest who was like, "You're so much taller than I thought." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm always sitting in my videos." It's crazy. It's funny stuff. Oh, we're the same height? Hell yeah, dude. Tall kings. No, we don't need no short kings. We're tall kings. No, I'm kidding. Just fucking with you. Old school is saying Dream Warriors is the best Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, that's a hot take. That's a hot take. Dream Warriors is the best Nightmare sequel until the third act, in my opinion. When the kids get superhero or superpowers or whatever, it loses me. I love, like, most of that movie is so good though. And why is that? It's because they actually wrote good characters. God, those Nightmare movies, man. Some of those are bad. Some of those Nightmare movies are bad, dude. It's the characters for me, really. It's like Nightmare 4, the characters are so bad. Like I can't follow these people. I can't even remember their names. I care so little. I'm talking about that a little bit in my Wednesday video too, about like Nightmare. Some of those Nightmare sequels, man, they're bad. Oh, but some of them are very good. Like I do really, criticisms aside, Dream Warriors is definitely like, is it definitely the best Nightmare sequel? It's up there. It's up there for sure. I do think it's maybe a little, like a touch overrated because that ending's kind of, I'm not crazy about that ending, but I do love it. It is a really fun movie. It's got some of the best one-liners from Freddy too, like without a doubt. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Here, I'll play the clip. I have the clip ready to go. That's how ready I was for this comment.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Look at that. I was so ready. I did that for you, dog. I just had it ready. I'm going to be honest. I can't claim that. But yes, there you go. F2 Mez, is the C silent? Hi, what's up? I love the dog. 10 out of 10 dog. 12 out of 10 dog. 20 out of 10 dog. I love it. You're a big fan? I'm a big fan of the dog, buddy. Don't threaten me. I'm just kidding. Thanks for being here, dog. Appreciate you for hanging out with me tonight. We can never have enough doggos in the chat. I appreciate you for hanging out. Thank you. Thank you. Bill Skarsgård is like 6'5". Really? Like that's tall, dude. That's like basketball tall. That's ridiculous. Your uncle is 6'7". What is with all these tall people? All these slender people. That's wild. Oh my God. That's fucking tall, dude. That's really fucking tall. Catbread has entered the chat. What's up, Catbread? You know, I was just saying a minute ago, we never have enough dogs in the chat, and I appreciate that. But now we have a cat with laser eyes with bread around its head. I mean, it doesn't, I don't know. Does it get better than that, ladies and gentlemen? No. We have a dog and laser cats in the chat at the same time. 10 out of 10. Very good stuff. What's up, Catbread? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for hanging out with me tonight. It has been a fun stream. Oh my God. Guys, listen. I don't know if I say this enough, but I should say it more. I have so much fun on these streams, and I feel like a junkie getting a fix for the first time in like 2 weeks, because I have not been, this is my first time live since last year. It's crazy. I missed it. I missed it so much. It's been a blast just talking with you guys, seriously. I'm gonna go for like the next 10 minutes, but then old Jake's gotta wrap it up, because I gotta start working on that video that I was telling you guys about earlier. Crazy stuff. I'm a week ahead in videos right now, which is fun, but I gotta start working on next week's videos today. So I'm excited. It's gonna be fun stuff. The Haunting in Connecticut is based on true events. It is. It is. Okay, here's my question though. There is a sequel to this movie. Is that also based on true events? I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. The Loomis Killer is saying, every time I think of tall people, I think of that scene from It Follows when the tall creature climbs through the door. Oh, that's brutal. That dude's like super fucking tall too. That guy's like 7 foot or something like that. That's crazy. Like amazing stuff. One of the scariest scenes in horror history, in my opinion. That is, messed up. What's my favorite scary movie? My favorite horror movie, like of all time, is The Fly. I love it. The David Cronenberg one specifically. I think it's a perfect horror movie. I love everything about it. It's got a compelling story at its core. It's got some gross special effects. It's got some like just insane plot events, which I don't know, like Brundlefly jumping through a bunch of glass to I'm not going to say any more than that if you haven't seen it, but it's just such a brutal movie. I love it. So ridiculous, so over the top, but also so grounded in its love story. I don't know. It's got a lot of things going for it that I really love. What's my favorite Lee Winnell directed movie? An acted movie. So one that you mean like, okay, I got you. Movie he directed. Because I was like, wait, has he directed a movie that he's acted in? I don't think so. But yes, just movie that he made, that he directed. That's tough because like we're talking about Insidious 3, we're talking about Upgrade, we're talking about Invisible Man, the upcoming Wolfman, which I have not seen, so obviously that's not on the list. It's got to be Upgrade, I think. I think Invisible Man is a very close second, but Upgrade is like so fucking good to me. I don't know. I love every second of that movie. When people ask me like, Jake, what's the most underrated movie from the 2010s? That is almost always my answer. Upgrade, no one talks about it. It's so good. It's like a 10 out of 10 movie with a banging fucking twist. He directed and acted in all of his movies. Is he in that movie? Oh shit, hang on. I'm looking this up because I actually don't know. I don't remember him actually being in it, but maybe. I looked up Upgrade and I did not put 2018. I'm actually kind of curious. I know there's a Jigsaw, not cameo. Like there's a little Jigsaw drawing in the background during one of the scenes. I do know about that little Easter egg in there. I don't know if he's in this one. I forgot Betty Gabriel was in this movie too. Yeah, nice. I gotta watch that again. Upgrade is so good. It's a 10 out of 10. Lee Winnell should direct a Scream movie. Oh, absolutely. That would be really cool. Him doing Scream, that would be so cool. It's interesting because Upgrade and Invisible Man, they're both movies that deal with the horrors of technology, which I would imagine Lee Winnell would want to expand on, like some of the stuff that was more so introduced in like Screams 5 and 6, where it's like Ghostface has like all this tech and shit. He can, like Amber's talking with the voice in the hallway in the hospital. I would imagine he would want to expand upon that, like basically make Ghostface a superhero, which I don't think some people would like, but I would vibe with it. Oh my God, Ghostface has new powers. Like, hell yeah, run it. When did the Ghostface update drop? This is exciting stuff. You were talking about this earlier about the Upgrade TV series. He's writing a new Wolfman movie. Very excited for that. That's coming out this year in October. Same day as Terrifier 3. Hyped for that. and an Upgrade TV series. Anytime something goes to TV, I'm always going to be wary about it. There's so many TV shows based off of big properties that suck. So I'm worried about this, as I will always be when something goes to TV, but I'll still check it out. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be cool. It's a good story. It's a good universe. I could see that being expanded is my point. It doesn't need it, it doesn't need an expansion, but if it has it, I'll take it. You love Lee Winnell's acting in Cooties. Cooties was fun. I had a fun time with that one. Lee Winnell, it's so funny. If you watch the behind the scenes for that movie, Lee Winnell is like constantly just talking about how he was like, yeah, the script was cool, but we did this and made it better. And it was always like his suggestion. I don't know. I think that's so funny to me. But he's responsible for like a lot of the very, some of the better jokes in that movie too, which I think is really cool. Guy knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing when he's writing a script. I'll tell you what. I've almost never been disappointed by a Lee Winnell script, personally. I really like a lot of his writing. With a title like Maxine, I expect porn in every scene. You might not be disappointed. The movie's apparently about Maxine becoming a porn star in Hollywood, so I imagine you won't be disappointed. Buff Snake is saying, finally asked out my crush and she accepted it. I feel awesome right now. Hell yeah, Buff Snake. Run it, dude. Kill it. Killing it. A+, dog. Mastermind Killer saying, good night, was going to watch Upgrade now. Sounds awesome. Oh, dude, check it out. Oh, my God. Oh, you will have a great time with it. Maybe my favorite, it's my favorite Lee Winnell directed movie, and it's got a great twist, so enjoy it. Scream 7 has no script, cast, or director yet. At this rate, Jenna will be. Scream 7, it's been rumored that there was a script, but, because everyone got fired, they pretty much have to rewrite it if that is the case. They're at square one, pretty much. So, I don't know, man. I want to be excited for Scream 7, but I'm scared. Anytime there's this many production issues with something, it doesn't really bode well. There are exceptions to the rule, of course. There's a lot of movies that have had some crazy production issues that still ended up being really good. But that's rarely the case, unfortunately. So, whatever happens with Scream 7, I just hope it's good, dude. I don't know, man. I'm worried. I'm fucking worried. It's tough being a Scream fan these days. That's all I'm saying. Surprised the main actor from Upgrade doesn't get used more. I loved him in Devil as well. He is in Devil. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Logan Marshall Green. He is a great actor. What else is he in? Like, I don't know why I don't know this off the top of my head. Oh, he's in Prometheus? Dude, no fucking way, dude. Yeah, he's in Prometheus and in The Invitation, which is also really good. I watched that one recently. The Invitation's fucking crazy. Not the one from like 2 years ago that was like not good. Like The Good Invitation. That's a wild movie. I recommend it. His camera work too is very good. I 100% agree. He uses a gimbal for a lot of shots, which I think is interesting. Like the rolling shots, the gimbal shots are crazy. That is especially fantastic in Upgrade. They utilize it again for some of the action sequences in Invisible Man, though, which is really cool. So I couldn't agree more. That is a big standout from both of those movies for sure. Daniel K is saying, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I had a dream about an AI taking over type of horror film, and the main guy in the film was Elon Musk. I think I need help, Jake. It sounds like the start of a good and topical horror flick is what that sounds like to me, Daniel. Write it down. Write it down. Make something out of that. There you go. For the love of rock. I'm never going to not do that. I'm sorry. Scream 7 has no director, cast, script. At this rate, Wednesday will be done filming and Jenna will be available. Oh, that's what you were saying. I gotcha. Well, to me, that's good news. Maybe they get Jenna Ortega back. Maybe they apologize to Melissa Barrera. Maybe they actually make this new movie something good. Something good with the core 4. That would be cool. So I'd be here for it, personally. I'm willing to wait for a good Scream 7 and not just a cash grab, because that would suck. Gabe Houghton, what's up, dog? One of the most recent members to the KillJoy cult members. What's up, dog? How's it going? Saying, KJJ, I'm working, but can't wait to get home to see the live. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you watching. Enjoy. You're catching me right at the end of the stream, but I'll be live again on Wednesday for a Scream watch party, dude. We're watching Scream from 1996. Oh my God. It's going to be so much fun. I don't know what we're going to do next week. The one thing I did not plan out was the watch parties. I just knew we were going to start with Scream. So I do kind of want to hear what you guys want to watch. because I'm taking suggestions. We can watch whatever the fuck you want, pretty much. Anything that I can like get on my phone or computer that I can watch like during the stream, because obviously I can't just put that on the stream. That would be very illegal. But I can watch it with you guys, which is going to be fun. So I'm excited, man. These watch parties are going to be a blast. So 7 o'clock Eastern on Wednesday. We're going live. We're watching Scream. It's going to be a fun time. So make sure to join. Make sure to check it out. It's going to be a fun time, man. I'm excited. We're going live on Friday, too, to just do this same old bullshit. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going back and forth, talking about horror. We might have some more news to talk about then. So it'll be fun. Be a fun stream. So check that out Friday. Check out the watch party on Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. And old Jake's signing off. So I appreciate all you guys for stopping in and talking with me tonight. Really does mean a lot. It's great to be back, let me tell you. And I'm excited for this rebrand, guys. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough couple of months for sure. But as soon as, we get this flow going, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I see the channel like going places now even bigger than if we were to just do the updates. So I'm excited. Had a blast talking with you guys as always. And well, also as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Peace out. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight.